I love this welcome shot of you cooking.
Plus, you said you wanted a DIY element. So, like, what I prep in like a short time. So
Love
welcome.
it. I love it. Okay, for some, maybe let's just have a very casual introduction as well. So, hi everyone. Thanks for joining Her World Singapore. I'm Yi Lian, the editor of Her World. And with me here, domestic goddess, social media influencer, Andrea Chong. Okay, tell us what you're cooking.
Okay, it's something really quick. It's truffle fries, and my friend told me that it's like cafe standard. Okay,
Really?
I will share with you the truffle fries recipe.
Well, we haven't tried it. Can't endorse it. Sorry.
So after this live,
Okay, so while Drea is cooking and I'm trying to adjust the shirt that I just put on for this live chat, I want to find out about how different has your life been since circuit breaker?
I guess like work-wise, I definitely have had to adjust to like an e-workspace. I feel like I'm the kind of boss that needs like physical interaction like with my
I
staff.
thought so too. I thought so too, knowing you.
To kind of take them away from me, I'm basically handicapped because I'm not just like their boss. I'm also the talent of the company, and if the talent can't shoot, it's very hard for us to create the content as well. But I'm very thankful that I guess when circuit breaker was first announced, I sat my team down and I said like, okay, look, we really need to change our content. It can't be like full. Let's talk about full coverage foundation. Because nobody will be wearing full coverage foundation. So
Yeah.
we
All
wanna
lipstick. Right.
so we wanna share like what Her World has been doing as well. We wanna share like
Yeah.
stories. We wanna share like recipes. We wanna share what you can do at home. Things to enrich like people's lives at this moment. Yeah. Because I don't think anybody has like a full eyeshadow look or like a full foundation look at this point lah.
Exactly. But that said, right? Okay, so I'm never used to wear eyeshadows that much because I'm not very good at it. But ever since circuit breaker, when we all have to wear a face mask when we go out, sorry, I myself putting on more eyeshadow because like the lips are covered. I used to be a lipstick girl, but now with my lips covered up, I put more eyeshadow now. How about your makeup routine?
I feel like I will still put on. Okay, so you notice that today like, I'm wearing like a black top and a skirt. So
Yeah.
I will also dress up just to make myself feel like it's gonna be I don't know. It kind of hair my mindset. I'm not putting like a full makeup. So for example, I'm just putting brows and like
Okay, but I've
blusher.
seen you barefaced before, okay? You don't look that different with makeup on and without makeup on. So there's not much
Yeah,
difference.
I think dressing up. I mean, I'm not like putting on like heels or anything. It's like a tank top and a skirt. So things that will make me feel good and feel like okay, I'm going to work after I dress up. I'm going to go sit down on the dining table and reply emails or go on Zoom.
So is your dining table where you work from now?
Yes, because when we moved into this house, it was an agreement with my husband that he has his own study. Because he was like, okay, you have an office, like I want my own study.
It's true, it's true.
So in the end, now I'm at the table on.
I like your husband. We both like the same show, so we are friends. Well, just to give everyone a bit of background, I've known Drea for a while now. Don't quite exactly know. No, I remember now. I first reached out to you maybe, wow, I think at the start of your career when I was still with Harper's Bazaar.
Mm-hmm.
That must be about 8 years ago.
Oh, travel feature.
Yeah. That was about 8 years ago.
Yes.
But we weren't close until a year ago. It was just a year ago, we went to Morocco together. And my favorite memory with Ria was us being lost. Or not lost, we missed 2 flights in Spain, remember? I don't remember which city. I think Boston.
On the way back, we missed
Yeah, on the way back.
because of the short connection.
Yeah, we missed 1 or 2 flights. I think 2 flights, right? We missed 2 flights. And then while Joycelyn was sorting out the flight, we were literally just sitting on our own carry-on suitcase in the airport, in the middle of nowhere in the airport, and just talking to each other. And then we started to share everything about our life.
And then I think she made us wait. She made us wait until we had to miss our flight, and she was like, nothing can be done. Like nothing can be done. Like,
oh yeah, the airport stuff, right?
And then I had it. I was like, I fed up, and I was like, I went up to her and I was like, get us on the next plane. You know?
that was Drea for you. Like it was like boss Drea.
Trying to get like a free flight out, and then I was like, no. How much does it cost to get on the next plane? And then she was like, it's gonna cost you like $100 or $200. Like, I don't care. Like, get on the next flight. Yeah, and then she didn't charge us the 100.
Yeah, exactly. I think but anyway, yeah. And also remember when we were in the car with really bad music, I was like, oh my god, okay, let's be patient and like just sit tight till the ride is over. Thank God you read my mind. And you told the driver, like, can we turn off the music?
Yeah, I'm a little bit like that because it was a very long journey, and sometimes it's like I need I'm the sort of person where I need silence, like times. So.
I totally hear you.
Yeah, so I'll just be like, "Can you tone it down?" You know.
No, you were a lot nicer than that. Give yourself more credit. Okay, so I also want to ask you to bring us on your little kitchen tour, which we have seen a bit of.
Okay.
While you're at that, show us your fries too.
Okay, so can I just turn it like that? Okay, so right, we have this shelving thing, and then which I said in my article that we did not actually plan for this. It's just so nice that it was just managed to fit here, and then we're like, oh, okay, that's great.
Yeah, it works.
And then we have this Smack cooker oven.
Very nice.
I didn't want black, and I feel like black is a very unconventional feature in. I feel like black is not normally what Singaporeans would choose.
Really?
So yeah, I mean, then Imran was like, okay, we'll just get the black one since it's the only one in stock, and I'm really glad it worked out. And then we have these are the fried fries. Before I teach you how to make the truffle fries.
Oh wow, there's gonna be a little workshop too. Okay, great.
And then so this is the kind of like
an egg tray. Your egg tray, you also feature it on your
one. Yes.
Very cool.
And then so we have glass cups, and I mean, we used to have a lot of friends over. Then now these cups are like not even utilized.
It will soon be that way again.
I customized these cups from a local potter.
Yeah, I read that too.
Yeah, so I mean, I wanted something that was unique to the house and unique to us, and I like the whole story of like customization. So she customized a set of 8 cups for us, and then this is where just small decorative items, and then dessert plates are here.
You also bought some when we were in Morocco, didn't you?
Yes, the Morocco ones are there. I will show you the Morocco ones later.
Wait, is that also a kitchen? So
this is the dry area, and then this is the wet kitchen. So we had to do the cabinets, and you also see like that's where I store. So some of the Morocco, these are the ones we bought from Morocco.
Oh yeah, cute. Yeah, like yeah, correct. When you serve the tangier, right? There's
yes.
You buy the lid as well?
Does it come with the lid? No, I didn't buy the lid for that one. Okay. I think that's about it. And then I got some stuff. So this one's from India. And then this is from Yi Lian, like these like tea
Yeah,
cups
so
from Yi Lian.
beautiful.
And then this is great. So this is actually an ice maker.
Oh, okay.
So you can put, you don't have to buy the ice cube. You know, like those kopitiam ice maker. You just put like ice cubes, and then you kind of push it down. It crush it for you, and then like you can put your chinkeng here or your chendol, and then you can get it like fresh.
And you made your ice Milo that you asked the air stewardess to make for you always. I remember your... Ever since that trip with you, right? I learned the trick and I always request for Milo too when I'm flying. But that was a while ago.
It's home, and when you're flying back, you know, that's like the only thing that you want to drink at the moment. Like, I don't want to eat all these food. I want to eat like Milo and like Maggie mee, and then
then fall asleep, right?
Yeah, and then fall asleep. Please do not disturb me. Okay, I need to teach you.
Yes, please do.
Okay, so these are regular hand cut fries, which you can get from E or FairPrice. This is the Farmland brand. So what I do is you have to fry them first. So you can't fry them in truffle oil because it's so much money. You fry in in the healthy version, like canola or like vegetable. And then what you do is you take a kitchen towel and then you kind of like drain out the oil, because like you also don't want it to be too oily, right?
Yeah.
And then you know, like sometimes you have plastic containers, so you can reuse them. So this one I've been using for like 20 times at least. Okay, so let me try to adjust you. Okay.
That's the ASMR effect, but then now we just need to bite into it.
Okay, so what you want to do is you want after you drain out the oil, so you see actually there's a lot of oil. Then you take the truffle oil. So this one again, I don't know whether it's available in like all NTUC, but you can get it from like those FairPrice finders. A white truffle oil.
Okay.
Yeah, and like a bottle like this much of oil. I think I made about like 10 batches, and it's still like that.
Oh wow! Okay.
So you can make another
10 batches. Yeah.
What you need is about, I like to use maybe about 1 to 1.5 tablespoons of truffle oil. And let's just drizzle over first. It's a very simple recipe, honestly.
But this is not your dinner, right?
No. This is my dessert.
Savory dessert.
Yeah, and then we sprinkle a bit of salt.
Okay.
So it's just a cheaper alternative to cafe fries, which you know.
Yeah. It should cost you over $10.
Yeah, and then this will probably, I think, if you lay out the cost, less than $5 per.
I think even less than that.
Lesser than that, yeah. A pack of fries is like $5 to $6, and then the truffle bottle is about $20. So it's it's quite affordable truffle fries.
Very economical. Okay. So have you started cooking more since circuit breaker?
I have. I've been like doing so much cooking.
Every day?
Every other day, yeah.
Okay.
Last step, Parmesan.
I haven't seen that around. Where do you get it from?
Just grated Parmesan.
Ah, okay. My husband would love that.
Okay, so what is this is the part.
That's the best part, because it's about ready to eat.
Yeah. Okay, and then
nice. If only we can smell it.
So then what you also want to do is you want to then put like kitchen towels, like again on the plate, on the same plate that you have, and just kind of drizzle on the fries.
So does everyone like your cooking?
Yes, but unfortunately, like I'm not an expert in like Malay cuisine, so
they're not easy, right?
Yeah.
But he can do them, and then you can eat. Can you cook?
Okay, so this is we have like an outdoor dining area here.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and then this very unglam clothes.
I love it.
That's the best. That's actually like my favorite part of the house. the
Really?
laundry.
Oh, you like doing
Yeah,
laundry?
no, do you know this is like the retractable kind?
Ah.
We can like bring it down.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
I think all our viewers are like realizing we are actually just two aunties.
Yeah, and then like I didn't want to buy an expensive version, so I bought like this Xiaomi one from like Shopee, and it works just or Lazada. I don't know. I just got Imran to find out for me.
So have you been like shopping more online as well? Or buying different kind of things that you would usually buy?
So, interestingly, I found out that Kinokuniya does home delivery.
Ah, that's great.
Oh, I was like, okay, I want to read like the latest magazines, and I want to read like some stuff to like kind of be inspired or get inspiration. So then I realized, Kinokuniya got like free delivery over like $50
And how fast is it?
next day or like 2 days. Yeah.
Okay, that's not bad. So tell us a bit more about like maybe this is something new that you have learned about yourself, or I mean you are living. I mean you are quite a newlywed, so congrats. So but sorry that your wedding didn't happen yet, but I'm sure it happen soon. And then I can't wait to attend. But in the meantime, how is it like? I mean, living with a husband because you guys are newlyweds as well, but to really be living under the same roof with him 24/7.
I feel like, I mean, because he has his own space and I have my own space, and we are normally like in our own spaces, unless like it's almost like dinner time, and then we like kind of interact.
Yeah.
So I guess we're not in the same space because he's in his room most of the time, and like sometimes I'll be like, you don't come out until I'm done with like my meeting. So he's so poor thing. He's like stuck in his room. In terms of I guess like in terms of like newlyweds, I don't think there's a difference. Because I guess we've been together for so long also.
That's true.
Yeah, I honestly don't think there's a difference, but I mean like he's great lah because he steps up like quite a lot, and then he like helps around. So I don't have to worry like so much. Like before
That's
this live,
good.
we're going live. And he like
Before what?
Before this live, I was like, can you quickly take out the trash? Because like we're gonna do the live, and then like I don't want to see trash.
Whatever you work to like get him to do his part of the chores, right? So is there anything that you discovered during circuit breaker? Like maybe whether it's maybe like a lesson perhaps that you can share with us? For me, I find that the few times that I do go out and meet like strangers, like AKA only to the supermarket, I don't know whether it's me hallucinating, but I thought that people seems a lot nicer nowadays and a lot more patient. I don't know. I feel I could actually feel the spirit of like we are in this together when I'm out there.
I wish I felt the same thing.
Oh no, okay.
I feel like I don't know. I feel like people are like a little bit more agitated. Like when I meet people, it's like you just want to get something from like the grocery store, but then you're like, like don't know whether you want to approach this person or whether you don't want to approach that person. You just want to get like soya sauce, but then the person's there like standing at the soya sauce.
Oh yeah, the whole social distancing like thing, right? That we have to be careful of.
Yeah, so I feel like maybe I don't know, like more on your toes. So yeah, I mean, I have not had the luxury of the pleasure of like experiencing like an increased like niceties lah.
Okay. Well, hopefully there's still time for you to change your mind.
Yeah, I guess like maybe in terms of what I've learned, I feel like I guess it's more like career wise. It's like can I be less dependent as like a boss on my girls? Like can we not meet every day and actually like with phase 1 coming, we can reopen on the 2nd of June. But
Okay.
then, like, honestly, like, you don't need to come back to office. Like, you only need to be back in office, like, when there are shoots or when we try to consolidate, like, all our meetings, like, via Zoom, or can we consolidate our meetings, like, in a day? You know? So I feel like that has kind of opened my eyes in a way. I know of some friends who are on work from home for the rest of the year already.
Really?
Yeah, they have just been, they have to come to work until the end of the year.
Despite like the changes that might happen over the next few months.
I mean, I don't know, but yeah, I have some friends who don't have to go back to office or who can primarily work from home already.
I mean, okay, because you run your own business, it's hard for you to share your sentiments. But I think even for me as an employee, for my day job, I'm not sure whether I would like that. I mean, I would like to see my colleagues. That sense of like team spirit as well, right? To actually feel that you have colleagues, you know.
Yeah. Just hired 2 interns. Up to now, it's been almost a month. I've not even met them. Like, everything in, like, you know, communicating like via like Zoom, via like WhatsApp, and I just feel like, I mean, it's not so much a pity on my end. It's more like them, you know, like, this is an internship where
They want to learn.
On photo shoots, who can be on campaign shoots, you can go to showrooms, events, no, and this is what like internship is supposed to be about, where you get to experience like all these things. Whereas for them, it's like, oh,
I fail. Well, I think that everyone, I mean, all potential full-time employers of theirs will be very understanding. We all are living in the same world, in the same circumstances. So it's very unfortunate, but yeah, that's how it is now. But I also watched your interview with Mr. Ong last night, our education minister, and I think he has some good things to share as well, right? Like, it's really unprecedented times, and I actually really like how he said that, you know what, in the bigger scheme of life, graduations are not really that big of a matter. I mean,
I would understand you are at that age where you're like 16 or like 18 or 19, and you know, the thing that excites you the most is graduation.
That's what you look forward to.
And that's what you look forward to. But I feel like there are many other things in life to look forward to.
But they haven't lived that life, so they don't know that yet.
So I feel like, you know, you should be excited about working, about being an adult, being independent financially, you know, getting paid, you know, earning money. Those were the things that motivated me. I didn't really care. I didn't really care for graduation, honestly, because I was like, I think I have to work on the day of my graduation. So I would rather work than go to graduation. And yeah, I guess it's about perspective, right? And I feel like really honestly, when you are our age, you will know.
You're younger than me. Got it.
I'm 10 years older than A-level student, okay?
You're 10 years older than A-level students. How old is that? 29. You're not even 30 yet, right?
No. Yeah. But the fact that I can say I'm 10 years older than a JC student.
Wow, big deal. Okay, you know, I always love your very pragmatic approach to life, where you are just about the work, you know. You have that viewpoint even when you were much younger. That's why you didn't bother to, okay, I wasn't bother. That's why you chose to work instead of finishing your undergrad studies. What do you think motivates and molds that part of you? That mindset of like, you know what, there's bigger things. I mean, I'm not saying that education is not important. It is very important.
It's so important. I actually, honestly, ironically, right, I feel like I'm on this two sides of the coin, where it's like, I am so thankful for the education that I received up till uni. Then when I started working and when I started earning money, then I realized that, okay, maybe I like working more at this point, and I feel like my career is more important to me now than a university slip at this point for me. Yeah. So up to the point of university, I felt that the education that I received paved the way for me and it opened many doors for me, I feel. Yeah.
And right now, you never, there was never a moment where you regret not graduating the thing?
No, actually, like, so funny. I was digging through like my personal stuff and I saw the letter that like, deemed like withdrawn from university. I was just looking at it.
That?
Yeah, of course. I just keep that, and then like it's kind of like a motivating factor. It's like I'll keep the things like, you've been deemed withdrawn from university, and then I'll just like use it as like a motivator.
Good. Okay, we have a very good question here. So do you find yourself being less productive when working from home as compared to working in the office?
I think for sure.
So
like
more productive?
productive. No. Have I been what? More or less? Less productive. Definitely less productive at home. Yeah.
But yet the nature of your work requires you to be with your colleagues and with your team. So naturally. Yeah.
Then it's all about perspective again. It's like, oh my god, do I wallow in like, oh my god, like I cannot like shoot OOTDs, or like I cannot
There's always a husband.
Yeah.
I know.
It's like, it's about perspective, right? It's like, do I wallow in like
the
this
things
whole
you can't control,
I can't control, or do I like immediately sit down with my team and say, look, let's restructure the content that we need to execute for like the next 6 weeks, think about, or next 4 weeks at first, it was the first 4 weeks at first, and what can we do to make our content relevant and to get exciting content. And actually, like, a lot of our followers have been like responding to the content. Like, for example, we do like conversations with like our followers. What we do is we have like interviews, email interviews. We also do a lot of like DIY recipes and like DIY projects. So it's about, I guess, a change in your perception and a change in your and I guess also it's the nature of this business to think about it like, how fast can you adapt, or like how fast can you
it's true.
like basically like how fast can you adapt to the situation.
So but when you first announced about circuit breaker, were you worried about your business?
Of course. But I was also concerned about the tonality of our content, because I know primarily I run like fashion and like beauty content, and I actually had to call clients up and say like I can't execute like your OOTDs at this point, or like I can't execute your makeup look at this point, because I think that's I feel like it's not appropriate for my followers to say like, okay, I'm promoting like for example, like I'm promoting like a $200-300 bag, and I'm carrying a bag, and at this point, people are saving, people are
losing jobs.
Exactly. So, do I want to show off, or not show off lah? Okay, do I want to
just insensitive, I guess.
Yeah, I guess the things that I'm mindful of is, the kind of tone and image that we're setting. Yeah.
Yeah. So we have another question, whether we think work from home will become the new norm after COVID ends. Well, for my side, I think that a bit of work from home functionality will still exist. I mean, but not a full return to like a reverting to what it was exactly before. Like, we don't see that happening anytime soon.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like definitely work will happen. It's just that maybe people might be more open to the flexibility of being working from home.
Yeah.
Like people are like, you know, like I want my girls with me, you know, but then now I'm like, I'm like when we got shoots lah, you know.
Yeah.
Or yeah, I know like some friends their employers are intense. It's like at 9 a.m. Like the boss will be like, you know, good morning everyone, and like everybody at 9 a.m. has to report like good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning.
Wow.
And
Every morning? Every day?
I don't know whether now it's still happening lah, but I just feel like, yeah, I mean, I hope that people will get a little bit more flexibility lor when it comes to work.
Yeah.
But I that some people do like regularity in their lives.
True, that too.
So I've had one staff before. We had a very fluid schedule because, you know, knowing my schedule is like, you know, schedule is like really anything goes on ma. It's like not like fixed time, and then like some days we have events, some days we don't have events, some days tomorrow we need to fly, you know, like it's so fluid. And she actually sat me down and she said that I thought lah, you know, like young people, millennials, you know, they love this whole like, you know, work from home, or like some days work 2 hours, some days work like, you know, 8 hours, you know. And I thought that was something that young people wanted, but actually some young people who actually would like a system, or like or some sense of regularity where, okay, I know I wake up this time, I know I go to work, and I know when I come home I can just sleep. I don't want to come home, I don't want to be like, you know, on my edge, like do I have to work at this time, do I have to work at this time. I want to know what I can plan for next week.
Yeah, but what I did learn that is, you know, that sense of a routine or a system that you want to subscribe to, it doesn't have to be given to you by a workplace or an employer. You can actually instill that in yourself. So I think, and I think that this time of working from home, it really allows employers to like, you know what, my employees, they are all very responsible working from home. And I think before that, when nobody is willing to try this because they just assume, unfortunately, the worst of people, thinking that, oh, they will all slack at home and be watching Netflix all day if they are not working in the office. But I think this has really surprised and opened up our eyes that, you know what, people are actually a lot more responsible than you think, because they want to be responsible for something, and, you know, have integrity to just, you know, at the end of the day and say that I've done my best today, even though I'm working from home.
I totally, and I will admit that is on the mind of every employer, because salary and you want to know that you know, as an employer, that your staff is working and that they are working and they are not like slacking off. But what I've also learned is trust. It's like, okay, if I know that I can tell my girls I need something by this time, then it's the onus of the employer already. You need to set expectations, and you need to set like realistic deadlines. So if you tell somebody, like if I tell like my graphic designer I need like something by today or tomorrow, they can give it to me. And so long as that deadline, as long as they meet that requirement, like who am I to say like, why are you not working at like 2:06 p.m. You know?
Exactly. Yeah, I think, and then one thing I feel really bad for my colleagues with kids is sometimes when they unmute themselves to like contribute to the meeting, you can hear their kids non-stop at the background, and it's like, you know, and I'm like, I mean, my kids are a bit older now, so they are not so disruptive, and I mean, I have my own study too, so that helps. But yeah, I really feel for those like colleagues with younger kids and then have to juggle like home-based learning as well, and their husband also doing a Zoom meeting like next to them. Oh my god, it's just impossible.
Yeah, it is tough. I mean, I guess it's something that we need to adapt to, and I guess it's so tough. It's like, even like I think like even if we want to carve out spaces for ourselves, everything is like shut down, right? So at a table to work, or you want to buy like a chair for yourself to work, you can't because everything's closed. So it is tough lah, I would say.
What do you think is the one thing, the the first place you will go to when, you know, shops are open again and some normalcy has returned? What's the first thing you would do that you can't do right now?
I was asked this question,
And
I mean, I know I don't have I mean, I just want to see my friends. I don't have to go like anywhere.
they can come
You
to
know?
your house, right?
Yeah, they can't come, but they can't come to my.
Not even after this, yeah, because you're not their parents.
Yeah, lor. So I feel like that's like the kind of only thing that I need, or to see my parents, or to see my friends. But if I could choose, I go to like a landscape, like you know those like Far East Flora, that kind.
Yeah. Oh my god, you know what? Me too. Because all some of my friends are like plant crazy right now. Like, oh my god, I can't wait. Like, I also want to go to like a nursery after this is over.
And like, yeah, I mean, just to buy like a pot of plant, you know, or like some herbs or something like that, just to and
You have a lot of herbs now already, right?
Yeah.
What herbs do you have?
I still have like quite a lot. I mean, like they're just regrowing. So they're growing back like mint, rosemary.
Do you actually use them? Do you actually consume them?
I use the mint. I use the rosemary. I use the basil, but my in-laws. Oh, I use the pandan. But my in-laws will use the curry leaves because I don't really cook like curry or like so. Whenever I've harvested like the curry leaves, I will like, okay, can y'all please like come over and like take the curry from me?
That's so good.
We have one question.
Sorry?
We have one question. With more people working from home, do you think Singaporeans' fashion will be homely or loungy?
Oh, I didn't see that one. I guess so, because we all want to be comfortable, right? Honestly, like I mean, I don't turn on the AC when I'm working in the day. That's a bit too indulgent, I think. And I don't want to be anything. I mean, I won't be wearing my pretty dresses lah, and I put all my nice bags in like storage now.
Okay.
And when I do go to the supermarket, I'll open up my shoe closet and I'll be like, which pair of shoes should I wear today?
Oh, you still will wear nice shoes.
Well, for like an hour, why not? How about you?
Like I said, like today, like I'm wearing like.
So when was the last time you went out?
A skirt and like a tank top.
That's quite dressy.
Yeah, it is quite dressy. I will admit today is quite dressy.
So you didn't dress up for me though?
For what?
You didn't dress up for me. So it's just what you were wearing today lah.
Yeah, correct. So this is really what I would dress up for my own. But today, more dressy than normal. I also feel like it has allowed me to wear things that I've not worn in a very long time. Yeah. So it's like, I've neglected this dress. So yesterday I wore a green dress that I've not worn for quite some time.
Okay, Lauren asked like, where's the first place? I love this question. I've asked this question to like my friends as well. Where's the first place you travel to once we can travel again? What's your answer? Quick. Don't take so long.
Okay. Okay. Are you gonna say like 3, 2 together or like no?
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Bali.
Japan.
My last trip was to Japan before circuit breaker. Before we can't travel anymore.
Was it I don't know.
When was your last trip?
I think Japan.
Ah, nice. Yeah, I'm glad it was Japan.
Yeah. So I feel like, you know, I think Japan would be a great place, but Bali, I feel like everyone will be going to Bali. So
I know, but you see, I'm just so desperate to travel now that I don't care. The nearest place, just give it to me. You see, like I'm not even gonna ask for like your Paris or like your LA. You know, I just want like be there ASAP. I don't want to be like So what other new things have you learned apart from baking? But baking is nothing new to you, right? I see that you made some banana cake or something. Was it banana cake?
No, banana muffin, and then I made like focaccia bread, and then I've made like sea salt peanut butter cookies. I've made like beef stroganoff. beef bourguignon.
Nice. Any Asian food?
Yeah, a lot. I mean, like Asian food is just like like your soups, like so many types of soups. Like I've made like your regular ABC, a regular spinach soup, and then I made like ham choy tong, salted the preserved veg soup.
Wow, that's next level. Was it good?
So good. Yeah. But of course, like
Wow.
every time that I'll call my mom, like every time, like, okay, I'm gonna cook this, like, can you like tell me how do I cook it, and then she'll teach
Oh
me.
my god, same. So I was trying to make porridge last week. Okay. I don't know whether you have experienced this. Maybe you haven't. Maybe I shouldn't tell you, so you made a mistake too. But so I was making porridge last week, and I wanted to, very Singaporean. You want to eat your salted duck egg with the porridge.
Mm-hmm.
And you know how century eggs are? Century eggs, you don't have to cook them. Once you open them up, it's already to serve and ready to consume. And for some reason, I do not know why, I assume that duck eggs are the same as century eggs. So I can just crack them open and I'm ready to eat that. You knew that?
I mean, I knew that lah, but like, you can't beat my husband. He thought like salted 煎蛋 was chicken egg. I'm like, no.
I don't feel so bad. Okay, because I actually buy the eggs from the supermarket, so it says salted duck egg lah. Huh? So I'm sure Iman didn't do the grocery shopping, that's why. So yeah, when I cracked open the duck egg and then all the runny egg yolk came out, the egg white came out, and I was like, what? It's not cooked already? So yeah, I have to call my mom and like, how do I consume proper salted egg? Like, oh, you actually have to boil them.
Yeah.
So that's what I learned during circuit breaker. I learned you actually have to cook salted egg.
And they come in like the mud, the
Yeah. That part was a bit harsh, but yeah, that is worth it.
I want to show you this too. So I actually have like, before circuit breaker was announced, I went to. We already knew that we had to work from home, so we thought like we're gonna change up the content. What we're gonna do is we are gonna be more crafty. So we actually before circuit breaker was implemented, we actually went to Art Friend. My staff and I, we went to Art Friend and we decided to buy a lot of like crafty stuff so people can actually get to work from do like DIY stuff.
Okay.
So like I have all my DIY projects here.
So what is it that you've made?
So we were so some of these are, I haven't started on these yet, but like for example, like you can plant your own plants. So this one you can plant your own basil.
Okay, but you have already plant your herbs. Okay.
Yeah, I already plant my herbs lah. And then for this one, it's like, okay, so you can buy like beeswax pellet.
Candle. Is it candle?
Yeah, to make your own candle.
Have you done it yet?
Yes, I've tried one. So that's why the beeswax is like here. But I didn't like the essential oil, so and now you can also buy essential oil like online too. So
the Young Living one, I saw that one. Okay.
Yeah, or like like how Aesop does not have candles. So actually I was like thinking maybe I could make my own Aesop candle.
Pirated Aesop candle.
It's real Aesop. It's real.
No,
Aesop,
as in like the candle will be pirated lah.
Yeah, and then this one you can just buy like Vaseline, and then so what you can do is Art Friend also has this, so maybe you could make like like lip balm for your friends or like so you could actually get like food coloring. So for example, you can get like a rose shade, or you could get like a peach shade, or you could get like an orangey coral shade. So yeah, things you can do.
So have you tried the lip one yet?
Not yet. I was like, what? I will have so much time. I will.
It's been 6 weeks, huh? It's been 6 weeks.
It's been 6 weeks, and like I just feel like I've been so busy doing other things that I've not even had time to do that. So
I know, right? And people are complaining they're bored, and I'm like, I'm not bored. I have like so many things to do.
Yeah, I think again, like I think it's all like the
Exactly. Well, I have dragged you a bit longer than I should because I'm enjoying myself a bit too much. So, and I didn't want to mention it. But I'll let you go. Thanks so much for joining me tonight.
Thank you.
I hope to catch up with you in real life soon.
Yes, thank you for having me on this live, and
Thank you. And sharing your recipe, your mini home tour. So generous of you. Thank you.
yeah, I'm
I
not
hope
gonna
you.
give husband. Now it's a bit soggy.
Yeah, lah, poor thing. Okay.
Never mind.
Say hi to Imran for me too. Take
Hello.
care. Stay safe.
Bye.
Bye.